Ever had one of those days? Yeah, that's what I'm having right now. Hi, welcome to another MSM video. I'm Jeremy, and this is Up to Speed. If you've not seen the Up to Speed videos, what we do in these videos is we talk about projects that we're working on. It gives you a glimpse into what's on our bench and what we're trying to get accomplished. And it can be RC projects, it could be Tamiya mini four-wheel drives, it could be parts, tools, cool stuff, die cast, anything that we think is noteworthy that we want to share with all of you as we continue along on this journey that is this YouTube channel, where Peter and I chronicle how we're working in the hobby and building the MSM brand and trying to have a bunch of fun along the way. So in this episode, we've got a couple things to talk about. I'm getting ready for a Tamiya mini four-wheel drive race. It's happening on Sunday. So I've spent the last week getting a car built for that. And then we'll talk about my Rock Pirates LCG RC project, which has been parked for a couple of weeks now. So I need to get back onto it. But first of all, let's talk about this little guy. This is the second Tamiya mini four-wheel drive that I've built. And if you're not familiar with these cars, they are a model kit that you build, and they have an electric motor in them, and they run on a track that has walls on the side. So there's no driver input when you're racing these. All of your work to be successful is done when you're building it. And there's ways to build these kits so that they're very efficient. They make use of the power that they have very efficiently. They're stable. They'll stay on the track and not course out, flying off. I'm racing in the Pro Stock category, so this car is largely box stock. However, I do have a torque-tuned motor in it, and I've used some double rollers on the back, which are within the rules. I'm allowed to use those. And yeah, this is going to be one of my Pro Stock cars. The second Pro Stock car I'm building, and I'm right in the middle of it, is the Broken Gigant, which is a front-motored chassis, as opposed to that car, which is rear-motored. And that one I've gone a little bit over the top style-wise. I painted it. I'm going to do a little bit of weathering on it, I think, and because it just looks really cool. It looks like, kind of like the Batman Tumbler in a way. So I wanted to just do something different than just the red plastic that it comes in. That car is largely going to be box stock. I'm going to try my hand at tuning a stock motor, and we'll see how that does. Now, that being said, one of the racers, Robert, he has reached out to me. He's a very veteran racer, and he says when I show up on Sunday, get there early, and he's going to help me out with tuning motors and helping me with the rollers. So I have so much to learn about this part of the hobby, and I'm excited about it. It's a lot of fun. It's super inexpensive to get into it, and it gives me a nice break from all the other stuff that I do. I'm really excited about trying to see how my building skills stack up and learn how to tune these and make them stable. So mini four-wheel drive has kind of been my main focus for the last couple of weeks, but I do have other RC stuff that I've got to get into. And so this upcoming week, let's talk about what's next on my agenda. So Peter had ordered some of these, they're like a Dravtec clone shock, droop shock. I've ordered a set of these to try them out. He really likes the set he got, so I've ordered a set of these to try out. I'm going to put them on my Capra, and I'll have a little clip of the Capra here crawling. We took that out with his Capra, and we went to Caulfield, and it did well, but it's sitting kind of high, so I want to get down a little lower. These shocks will allow me to drop it a few millimeters, and they're droop set up. They're the same style because I run Dravtecs on my comp truck, and I have Dravtecs for this LCG build. But these clone Dravs, they work really well on one of Peter's vehicles, so I figured I'd give it a try. So that's the Capra. Then once I get that done, I've got to get into this Rock Pirates build. And this is a beautiful project. I love the look of this chassis. It looks amazing. I have done a fair amount of work to it so far, putting element axles, element skid with an XF transmission. I've got some SSD brass weight on the rear axle. I have some SSD knuckles to go on the front. And then this week, so we'll get the knuckles on. We'll get the legit Dravtec shocks. I got these from Mr. Wizard. Colby is my guy for some of this very specialty rock crawling stuff. So we've got those to go on. I got this from Mr. Wizard. It's a NSDRC. This was a special edition pink servo that they did for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so I thought, you know what? The colors of this rig is purple and pink. So that's a nice addition. And it's a great servo. It's going to be way more powerful than I probably need. I'm really not a driver. When I get into the rocks, I'm not a driver who really binds up the truck and then just forces it through. I don't drive that way. I do that so that I save parts and I don't tear up axles and servos. But knowing that it has the power, should I wish to really push a situation where the truck is all bound up, I know I can do it. And then finally, I got some of these carbon fiber. They're carbon fiber rods that go on the chassis at the front and the back, and you use those to tie the two frame rails together. So these are purple carbon fiber. They're gonna look really killer. Yeah, those are sick. So yeah, that's gonna be the build progress on the Rock Pirates chassis. I did get a body for it too. I was gonna run a Proline Volkswagen bug body, but I was at my local hobby store. I was up at GoGo picking up a body for another project, and he had the new J Concepts Anvil body. So I'm gonna run the Anvil on this. And so hoping this week to get shocks on it, get the servo in it, get a Fusion SE for it, get these chassis braces in, and that will be a lot of work to accomplish in a week. So I'll be happy if I can get all that done. Oh, and get the brass on it as well. And I mean, by the end of the month, I'm really hoping I can get this thing ready to go out on the rocks and give it a rip. Peter's already got like 3 LCG trucks built that he's been working on over the last year. And so I really got to get my act together and get this one buttoned up and get it on the rocks. So it's a quick up to speed this month. If you are enjoying this content, please like the video, please subscribe, and go through our older videos. Check out some of the other things that we've worked on, some other projects that we've done, and put in a comment. What are your RC projects that you're working on this week? Peter and I love to read your comments. We respond to every one of them, and it really helps us stay engaged with our community as our YouTube channel grows. We're almost to 100 subscribers, so we're cooking along. Our Facebook blog, I think we're up to 300 followers there, and we've almost got 300 followers, or we're high 200s on our community page on Facebook. So lots of growth, lots of good stuff happening. We're being active, we're enjoying our hobby, we're having a lot of fun, and we hope you guys are too. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. For now, you're up to speed.